Hello,
Hello.
Alex. How are you, mate?
All good, mate. Yeah.
Hello.
Looking cool. I said Alex, not Jarv. How you going, mate? You all right?
Yeah, man. Fantastic.
Feffed it up again, you know. Oh, what's going on? Right, yeah. How you doing, Jarv? You can't hear, can I?
Can you? You can't hear him.
Hey.
There he is. Yeah.
Aye,
Can
aye.
you hear him, Joe?
Hey. There he is.
Hello.
Can you hear
Yeah,
him, Joe?
everybody.
Okay.
I'm sort of stuttering a bit, but
Yeah.
No, that's just Gary. How you doing,
Yeah,
guys?
I'm doing fine, man.
Okay, then. Tonight, it's all about the Supergroup. What's the Supergroup, you might ask?
Yeah.
You're going to find out right now.
So we're following on from all the.
What you say?
We're following on
Spit
from
it
the,
out, for God's
the album.
sake. If you're going to say something.
We're following on from the albums that we picked. Now we picked a Supergroup, which is.
It's all about the music,
Yeah, man.
you know, for music people talking about music. What more could you want?
Yes.
Okay,
Let's do it.
let's
Let's
set
do it.
this shit up.
Let's rock and roll, man.
Supergroup.
Supergroup.
So, yeah.
Be
I asked
interesting.
you all. Huh?
Go on, carry on. Sorry.
Who's something to say, have you?
Oh.
Okay. I asked you all a week ago to pick your supergroup. 5 members. Hopefully you can remember what members you picked.
that's better. Put the light that way.
There you go.
See me a bit
Right.
better.
There you go.
You're doing well, Jeff. You're doing well.
Doing well. Doing well.
I thought put the light on that side, but it's actually better with the light on that side.
Oh, great.
It's 'cause when I point that way, I'm actually pointing the other way.
Shocking, isn't it? Just absolutely shocking.
Oh, well.
I forgot I could do that.
Go on, dude.
It's crazy.
Yeah. Right.
Did you just smoot me again?
I did smoot you.
Smoot you, yeah.
I smoot you
Smooching
really.
me, right.
I smoot you really good. So,
Smoot me bad.
what the hell are we doing?
It'll be interesting then too for these supergroups.
Oh, that's it. Yeah, supergroup. There's some good ones. I don't think Jarvis was taking it as serious as everyone else. So.
Who did he put the Teletubbies?
I put a group together that I'd like to see all
Yes,
together
but-
as a group.
Fair enough. All right.
Some interesting names. Anyone want to add anything? Oh, why am I echoing? It's really difficult.
No.
Yeah, it looks nice and tidy.
Thanks.
Yeah. I would. Yeah. Observation. Yeah, very good. Got the broom out.
Yeah. Right, to do this, I've got to come off camera because it's just going to overwork everything. So everyone's seen me. Look at you guys. So I shall see you in a bit and we'll run through this. Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's it.
That's better.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Right. I know. How comes no one picked Jesus?
I didn't know.
He might have been a superstar, but we didn't know what he played.
No.
He played, really would have been a hippie, wouldn't he? So he would have played the flute.
It'd have been a multi-instrumentalist. Instrumentalist.
One man.
It'd have been a multi-instrumentalist. That's what happens when you fuck
Is
about
that your build-up?
Bloody stupid. Nothing ever works properly. Huh? Dun, 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 dun.
Full of Supergroup.
Supergroups.
Okay, so we're going to kick off with the drummers. Gary's going to be first. If if you can remember, Gary's colour's blue, Alex's is another colour, Jarvis's is yellow. Can you remember that?
Yeah.
Yellow. How come I've got yellow?
I knew you was going to moan at that, that's why I gave it you. If you can't remember your colours,
And
your
blue
name
is
will
my
be there.
favourite
So
colour anyway,
we'll have a
so.
quick look at the drummers. Kicking
I
off
remember.
with Gary, so we'll run through these.
Yeah. Drummer followed so oh, we got Ginger Baker, yeah.
So Gary's picked Ginger Baker.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, that's a
Absolutely.
proper. It is the first go-to choice, though, isn't it? Really, Ginger Baker.
I'm just going to feel sorry for the rest of the band, to be honest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a bit of a it is a bit of a like well, I don't know. It is going to be a bit of a inbred bloody band, but
Wayne, you don't know the cat's outside and I just heard a massive scream out the window.
Wayne,
Hold on. I'll be back in a
Joe,
minute.
go mute. The cat's screaming outside.
he's gonna go man it. He's gonna go sort it out now.
That's it, the cat. He's got to go and get the cat. We're going to run after the cat. Ginger Baker, yeah, the drummer. I picked him. He just come to me because I just thought you could put him with that. I think you could put him with anyone, and he would just play.
Yeah, man. I got to be honest, guys. As soon as Carter asked me the last week, the first word out my mouth was Ginger Baker.
Yeah.
But in the end, I didn't go for him in mine.
Oh right.
I wanted to because I sent Wayne another 4.
Yeah.
Another 5 originally. Well, the same message. I said this is my first 5, but I'm not going to go for these first 5 because that's the obvious choice. I'm going to go a little bit deeper, like, and
I've got to admit, you've got to really. I would like to have. I think I would have liked to have had a really good think about it, but I mean, for where Ginger Baker's, I think I've done all right with him, but.
You're going to do all right with him, whatever it. Yeah, he's,
Yeah, man, you have, man.
He's going to be a nightmare.
Like I
to
said,
work
I
with.
think he's going to be. If somebody says Supergroup, then you like
Definitely.
of all time. When people were at the peak,
yeah, he's in there.
then Ginger Baker.
Well, he played.
Man,
He played for several supergroups.
Did he? Oh.
Yeah, well, Traffic would have been one. Oh, not Traffic. I don't think Blind Faith. That would have been a supergroup with Steve Winwood.
Yeah.
I'm sure Ginger Baker jumped into that one as well, but yeah, Public Image.
I dare say,
Limited. He
yeah, I
played,
would dare say he would have put his own sticks in a couple of bands here. Definitely.
died last October, age 80.
Yeah, well, he did all right, man,
He
considering.
did all right. He was addicted to heroin for a long time.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, I know I have made a mistake
man.
there.
Angry fella though, wasn't
He was,
he? Proper angry fella.
Yeah, he had his shoes, didn't he? Yeah, I
Wicked
saw the
drummer,
documentary.
absolutely wicked
I
drummer.
saw the documentary about him. Yeah.
So that's Gary's pick.
Beware of Mr. Baker.
Yeah. What do you reckon, Jarv?
Go,
Mr.
man.
Baker?
Yeah. Brilliant
Yeah.
drummer, obviously, and as I say, he wasn't angry, man. I wouldn't like him to do something wrong, can you get a stick at the back of your head?
Yeah. Or in your eye.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm happy with the drummer. Yeah. Keith Moon.
Keith Moon.
That's
my
Keith
yellow
Moon.
one.
Yeah, I was.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah, I thought about Keith Moon.
That's possibly everyone's.
It's just.
That's probably my third go-to, I think.
It's got to be a Keith Moon. But he was an excellent drummer, and he obviously weren't trained technically or anything, but he was just all on instinct, and he was just a natural drummer.
Yeah.
And one of the
Good,
best.
good to watch as well.
Well, he was
just
second.
to watch him, yeah.
He was
You could just
second
watch
on
him.
those. Yeah.
You go to, you can just watch. I've never seen him live, but you can just when you're seeing him on the YouTube now, you can just watch him, and he'd just be entertaining watching him on the drums.
Yeah, he was second on my list too. Brilliant. I mean,
Another one to be a nightmare with as well, because I've just finished Roger Daltrey's autobiography, and He was a nightmare. Just stopping in hotels and that. He never got a night's sleep. Just playing up all the time. And then he'd have to pack his stuff in the middle of the night because he got kicked out of her hotel. Nightmare.
Yeah.
Then drummers are nightmares, aren't they, man?
Yeah, they're off their
Flipping
heads.
art.
Off
They're
their
pain in the
heads.
asses.
I
Our
think
drummers
it's,
are pain in the ass.
Yeah.
I think it's the actual nature of the job.
Yeah, just like whacking stuff.
Yeah,
You're
you've got to
whacking
be off your head a
things,
bit, yeah. You've got to be off your head a bit to play the drums.
And you know, by the
Wacky.
time you get to 40, your ear's going to be knackered.
Yeah.
So you might as well just, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, good choice,
definitely.
good choice. Two good
yeah.
choices there. Quite obvious ones, though.
Yeah. Oh, yes.
Dave
Absolutely. Fucking hell. Yeah, man.
Alex gone for Dave Grohl.
Absolutely. Definitely.
Yeah, man. I just thought it would be. I thought I'd put an extra thing in myself, like, and try and pick a band that are actually alive and could actually play together.
Yeah, yeah.
But you're actually going to get these together, Al?
Yeah, man. I'm going to do it. Let's just do it. I'll make a few phone calls now.
All right, I think we're all on par there with the drummers because I think he's great. He's, he's a talented bloke,
Oh, yeah.
talented drummer, and plays great guitar as well, and vocals.
Yeah, man.
yeah.
He's just. I think he's proper
He's
talented
all
all
round,
over.
isn't he? Yeah, he's a good
Yeah, man,
singer
package.
and a
Yeah.
good songwriter.
Yeah.
I bet he's mint on the bass as well.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. He plays. I think he plays a few instruments. Yeah. A instrumentalist. Very good. Very good. Brilliant.
Yeah, man. I
Nice
just thought it'd be
Mix is sick, doesn't it?
an interesting drummer to have in my lineup, like. So
yeah.
Yeah,
done,
cool.
he's done some stuff. Old Dave. He's a sort of person that grown into his face as well, hasn't he? He looked quite odd as a 20-year-old, and now you know he looks quite sexy. Sexy Dave.
I mean, I don't know.
handsome bloke, I
How
suppose.
comes he's got two L's at the end of his name? That's not right, is he?
I know he's. I don't know his bio,
tripod.
but he's.
What is
he
Grohll?
seems a
And
nice
is it like a German name?
David Grohl.
Sounds
Dunno.
German, doesn't it?
Might be.
Jewish name, I think.
But,
So
yeah, great pick, man. Really good
So-
pick.
let's have a look at Carter's pick.
Pink.
Pink.
Your colour's got to be pink.
Gary Powell, yeah. Gary Powell. Was he Michael Jackson's drummer?
No, he
No,
played
he
for the Libertines, Dirty Pretty Things, the Specials,
Oh,
Eddie Grant, New York
course,
Dolls.
bloody hell.
Yeah, he's very versatile, classically trained, can play near enough anything. He's a backbone of a band that's very, very slack. So I thought he'd be ideal.
Oh,
my
he's
band.
definitely. There's another one. Good one, yeah.
Yeah, man.
He's going to enjoy
Oh, yeah.
playing with the others as well.
I actually thought about him when I was doing my list.
You weren't the original Libertines drummer, was it?
Proper.
Yeah. He's been,
Really?
I think he's been.
Is he a
with them-
session musician?
No. I
Have you
think
played
he's
with the
been
New York Dolls?
Bloody hell.
Pardon? Yeah, he filled in. I think he toured with them for a little time, yeah.
Brilliant.
And he played with.
know that.
He's playing with the Specials now, touring with the Specials.
Oh.
Great drummer. I think he started playing a bit like Ginger Baker. I think he started playing around about the age of 4. Something like that.
Cool. Oh well, so we're all on par there at the moment. I think mine's going to go tits up in a bit. I should have changed my artist, but because, I don't know. We'll see.
We can revisit this one day. So. Yep, boy. Let's have a
Yep, four good
look.
drummers.
Yeah.
Pardon?
Good.
Some great drummers there.
Yeah.
Some absolutely.
Wicked.
Oh, yes, pink as well.
Yeah.
Carter's pink.
Bass. Yeah. Oh, that's difficult. That one. I mean, I think it starts to get a bit difficult.
There is some very good
Richard
bass
Cousins
choices.
bass. Well, this one's mine, isn't it? Yeah. He's just amazing bass player. You
He's
watch him
pretty
play, I swear, when you watch him play, he feels when you're watching his fingers, they don't seem to be moving, but he plays so versatile and he's just so just amazing bass player. When I watched Robert Cray first time I watched him, I was mesmerised by his playing, and he just strokes the strings, man. There's just no effort whatsoever. Very, very good bass player. But of course, none of you guys know him, do you? I've seen him. So.
No, I don't know.
I do. There's very little information about him, but yeah, I don't know him. He's
what genre is it?
Blues.
He blues.
Could be jazzy. You could have done jazz, I suppose, but
I think he's done quite a lot, but he does a lot of blues.
He's the bass player to Robert Cray, the blues player that I was on about. But he's just amazing, the way he flows, and his fingers just he strokes the strings, and he just moves around like just brilliant. Really, really technical.
I'll have to check him out.
Oh man, Lemmy bass, yes.
This is Jarvis's.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
I was going for
job.
Nice pick.
pretty
I
rock
don't
and roll
think.
kind of a band, and got driving bass, and he's backing vocals as well. That real rusty voice he's got, raw voice, and he's
So you've got Keith Moon and Lemmy. I think they probably have crossed paths at one point. Did you know Lemmy was Jimi Hendrix roadie at one point?
No, I didn't know. That.
Yeah, man.
Cool.
Brilliant character. Lived life the way he wanted
Yeah,
to.
that's
And,
it. Yeah.
Yeah, man.
That's got to be praised.
Didn't give a shit. Yeah. That's a good set. That's a good setup there, John.
Yeah, man.
Very nice.
Fantastic.
So that's a strong backline there.
Yeah.
Nice little strong backline.
Driving bass and fast.
Yeah.
That's what I was going for. A nice, fast, another band, rock and roll, proper fast playing band.
Stuart Zender.
Stuart Zender.
Jamiroquai.
That looks like you, Al.
You haven't just
I
put a
couldn't find a
picture
picture of
up.
Stuart Zender, so I
You don't know.
Just put me in a hat.
Yeah.
And that's one of his signature guitars. That is one of his early. He's
About you 10 years ago.
he's a spokesperson for Warwick. You know, he plays at Warwick as well.
Yeah. Oh, cool.
So yeah, man. But that's one of his signature Warwicks.
known
So
for
he's
his funky bass.
So he's
riff
played for
in,
Ronson, though,
Jimmy-
Mark Ronson, though.
Yeah, man.
Jamiroquai's a little bit better. I think he's let himself down.
Yeah. 'Cause
Jamiroquai,
it's proper
man.
I think
funky
Ronson
music,
probably
right?
paid him a lot of money.
Yeah.
Depends what he played, though.
But,
2011, that would
What a wicked bassist, man. He pulls them. Mate, if he pulls the strings, he's got a beautiful, nice funk to it. And then he goes on his slap and has a little twang, man. Fucking wicked
Uses
bassist.
quite a lot of effects as well, yeah. Got really good funky sound. So you got a nice back line there with Dave Grohl. And
Dave
Dave
Grohl,
Grohl, yeah. Well, so far, I think, you got Dave Grohl and him, and then you've got Jarv with, I forgot his drummer now. Keith Moon, and here's Lemmy, yeah. Very nice. Very nice.
Good pick. I do like his bass lines.
She's bloody brilliant, man. Oh, she was great with David
Now,
Bowie.
you probably think I've gone
man.
for her because of David Bowie, but I actually first seen her play with Tears for Fears.
She's a wicked bassist.
She's just
I
cracking.
think,
And do you know, she first started off with, she was playing electric guitar at the start. And she ended up playing bass because she played guitar originally. And then that's when she got into bass guitar. I watched an interview with her on YouTube, and it was great. It was insightful because she, as I say, she was a guitarist to start off with. And then she just fell into bass guitar. And from then on, I can't remember how it, transpired, but she just started. She had to pick the bass up the one time to do. Someone asked her to do a favour, play the bass, and that was it. It was history after that. Brilliant bass player, fantastic bass player.
Well, I picked she's very versatile as well. And plus, I'm going to use her for me backing vocals, which will work very nicely with my lead singer.
Yeah, no, she's brilliant. She's really good.
She's really playing with Lenny Kravitz at the moment.
Oh dear. I mean, she's a session musician, and she's drumming.
Well, she's
Brilliant.
done some of her own stuff. She does.
Yeah.
She's just brilliant.
Yeah.
Beautiful
Yeah,
person.
very good. Very, very good. Very
So we
nice.
all have great backlines. That's one thing.
So far, yeah.
That's important.
Guitarist. My guitarist, Stevie Ray Vaughan. Oh man. I think I've got to say that, I mean, I know that Jimi Hendrix is up the top there. A lot of people say, but this guy, man, he's a mean guitar. He was a mean guitarist.
Died quite young. Do you know how he died?
Yeah, in a helicopter.
I think
I was watching a video.
32, he looks about 60 there.
I was watching a video, and he loved the lines, didn't he? And I was watching a video of one of his the other day actually, and his bass player commented on, because he wrote a book, and the bass player, he said he'd had enough cocaine in the dressing room that him and his drummer, they were worried about him, so they were keeping an eye on him because they making sure he didn't lose the plot. But man, if that guy was full of whatever he was full of, cocaine or heroin, whatever it was, oh man, the geezer just plays, man. He just I think he's the best blues guitarist. I mean, I love Gary Moore, but this geezer, man, Stevie Ray Vaughan, best. Oh yeah, man, definitely love to listen to him and play along.
So your Supergroup's definitely going down a bluesy path, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
Nice,
it's unintentional.
Nice band,
it's unintentional because I've only just realised that now. Thinking, but you're gonna. I think you'll be shocked by the lead singer. But I don't think I do. I think, yeah, we'll see. Yeah, man, I'm well pleased with that. Stevie Ray Vaughan.
Jack White, though, man, wicked
Jack
choice job.
Jarvis is guitarist. The bottom there, it should be the Go, and then the Goobler and the P's. Yeah, great guitar. Well,
So
I don't know.
just pouring prosecco.
Very loose guitarist.
Yeah.
So you've got
just
Keith
spoke
Moon,
himself,
the
didn't he?
loose drummer. You've got Jack White, loose. I don't think Lemmy's going to be happy at the moment.
And actually picked him to go with the other guitarist. I think they go well together with the.
So you're going to have
power riffs.
Jack doing a bit of backing vocals as well. Jav.
No, he's gone off now, and he's breaking up.
Yeah.
Pouring his prosecco.
Great choice.
I'm breaking up badly.
Great, man.
Yeah, man. Wicked. Have you seen the guitar that he's cobbled together? He's had a guitar for ages, like Jack White. He's had a guitar for years, and he takes it apart and just rearranges it differently, like puts different pickups in and different preamps and just swaps shit about, like. And he put they already exist anyway, but he's got this mad bodged B bender, and the B bender itself is just an amazing weird piece of kit, isn't it? Where you just lean your neck on your guitar and it bends the fucking strings.
Oh yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah.
You're mad, man. Literally just dips the neck of the guitar and it bends the B.
It's all right when you got the money to experiment with your guitars, and just put all sorts of stuff on them, man. Yeah.
Man.
Just building different types of hybrid bloody guitars, man.
He proper experiments with sound, doesn't
he?
Yeah, and he's just. I know when he first come out of the White Stripes, he was just third on him and made that massive sound. He was doing something new, wasn't he?
He started off as a drummer, so you could have had him as your drummer as well. So you've got Keith Moon, haven't you, Jav?
Yeah.
So when Keith Moon's completely messed himself up on whatever he used to have, you can have Jack White step in.
Yeah, you can see the concert, can't you? Keith Moon hasn't turned up, and he's had to get on there. Yeah. Tom Morello guitar.
Morello.
He's brilliant, man. He's absolutely brilliant.
Yeah, man. Well, I thought I've got a
Bruce Springsteen,
a punky drummer that can funk, and a funky bassist.
You proper funky band down.
And,
He is, yeah.
yeah, man.
Yeah,
But
funky,
he's heavy as well, isn't he? He's really heavy, but he's funky.
He does
But
some
he's
great.
fucking technical as fuck, man.
Oh, he's got some great techniques of sound and stuff. Crazy, man. And he sounds original as well. He sounds very, very original with the way some of the sounds he makes.
The way he scratches on his guitar.
Yeah, he really, really worked on.
It's like a very hip hop inspired.
Yeah, very good, very good.
But
Bruce Springsteen, the Street Band, wasn't it? Class of 99 and Axis of Justice, yeah. Very good, very good. Yeah, man, you're getting a right funky band there, Al.
Yeah, well, imagine the effects racks they're going to need.
Oh.
Huh?
Yeah.
That's going to be interesting, those two, Zender and Morello.
Bloody hell.
well, we both. I know it's not the obvious because, fucking Zender's not gonna necessarily play heavier stuff, is it? So you might not normally put it in with Tom Morello, but I think the funk between them, you could make it really it'd be an interesting sound. I think.
Look, Dave Grohll and him.
It could go like, you know what I mean? They don't really. I think it'd be an interesting sound.
Bloody hell. Tell you what, man, that would be absolutely amazing to hear those three.
What do I do?
Very good, man. It's a good setup.
So you could Zender and Morello going, doing a bit of that, like on the bass and the guitar.
Wicked.
Yeah, man.
Carter's. Steve
Cradock.
Yeah, man. Oh, absolutely brilliant.
Had to go for him.
Yeah. It's a good pick, that is.
I was close to picking him, to be honest.
Always been a massive fan. And he's going to go well as well with Dorsey. And I've got a good back line. So I'm going for the mod. Soul style, if you haven't noticed.
Yeah.
Well, I'll say you lads have stuck with the genre, with your musicians. I think mine's going to be a fucking. It's going to be a bit of a shock, but it's going to be a bit of a shock. Yeah. No, he's good. He's brilliant. Steve Cradock.
You got Boy George up front or something, guys?
No, not quite.
So with Cradock as well, he's playing. He plays a little bit with the specials with my drummer. So they're already played with each other, which is a bonus.
Yeah. Very good. Very good.
Very good, yeah.
Nice choice.
He is great, man. He can play loads of different instruments as well, can't he?
He played well with
So we're going to go for the vocalist now.
Oh man, this is where okay, let's go. Let's do it. Stevie Wonder.
You think you want to change your mind on the vocalist, guys?
Yeah. No, I mean,
He's your favourite, though, and I suppose you got to get your favourite.
He is my favourite, but I mean, vocal-wise, I mean, if he was to work, I know he's a soul singer, but I think just working with some heavy players, I reckon he'd with the keys and all that. I reckon, I don't know, yeah. But I just thought, I can't really say a lot. I mean, Stevie Wonder, he's amazing.
You have him on vocals and keys as well, yeah.
Yeah, man, absolutely. I mean, he's put his voice to other songs. I mean, he works a lot with Sting, but I mean, you know, Sting's not everybody's cup of tea. But some of the videos he's done, he's actually made Sting songs sound even better. But I know it's a funny hybrid band to put together. But you know, with Ginger Baker and I don't know, maybe they'd be fighting. I don't know, but. Yeah, that's what I did think afterwards. I think I should have found someone who would. But you lads have stuck with the genre. Me, I've kind of gone really, really hybrid. With Ginger Baker and what's his name, Robert Craze, and then Stevie Ray Vaughan, Mick Jagger. That's definitely
I had to go for the Jagger. Yeah,
Jarvis has gone for the Jagger.
I mean, he's a great rock and roll singer, actually, Mick Jagger. Mick Jagger. But
Yeah.
it's just for his performance as well. There's just no one like him as a lead front man. He's just brilliant.
He just makes people happy. I think even putting his picture up,
Yeah,
made me,
yeah.
smile and chuckle. And then I had a little Jagger dance. You can just hear him go. Oh, you can hear his voice. And everything just through
One
the
moves
picture.
like Jagger, man.
He's a powerful person. I think he's. You know, I'm not a fan of the Rolling Stones, but I think Jagger's absolutely fantastic.
I watched him yesterday. He did that did a live thing with the band, and it was overdubbed and everything. It was.
Oh, did you watch that? That was the best
Yeah.
one on there, the Rolling Stones.
But when he started singing it, hey, you get off of it. Was it that one? Oh no, you can get what you want. But when he started singing
Can't always get what you want.
Well, Jagger started singing it with an acoustic, and he was fantastic.
He was fantastic.
And then everybody else coming in. Everybody else coming in.
Yeah, they all come in one at a time, and it was the best one on there the night.
Brilliant, really good.
Brilliant.
I wanted to watch that one, but I didn't.
I didn't watch it. I just watched little bits on YouTube. Like I didn't watch it live.
It's that thing, I can't remember what it's called now.
Yeah, the
thing
Rolling
for the
Stones one was
world.
brilliant.
Together for the world or something. It's a new thing that came out. With
and everyone's doing.
Party. But that was fun.
Stuff in their own houses.
But he, I hadn't seen him sing like that live. Without in front of the mic.
If you haven't seen it, you want to watch it. It's brilliant.
It's really good.
The Rolling Stones one.
Really good. Yeah. Good lineup there, mate. Good lineup.
So yeah, Jav, we've got your 4 so far.
Yeah.
If you got that laptop sorted, Jav, we could all have a jam on this.
I know,
Yeah.
My drums up.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'd be good.
You all need to try and sort it out for the weekend. Have a weekend jam. Anyway, let's go back to the.
Good lineup, man. Good lineup. I like
Okay.
that. You'll have to send them recommendations to them. Get them to get together.
Well, I can't. Some of them, Lemmy and Peter.
Yeah, well, I think you'll have a job with Moon and Lemmy, yeah.
Yeah. Not worth a try.
Skiing, eh?
Yeah, man. Well, I thought she's. Well, you know what I mean. You've already got a funky, heavy.
Yeah,
band.
again for the funk band.
And Skin, she's in Skunk and Nancy, heavy, and it like, you know what I mean. It's heavy, but it's got a lot of soul. But she's also started out as like a soul jazz singer. So you know what I mean. She's got a very, very wide variety in her vocals. Like she can put a vocal to anything, I reckon. And,
another good lineup.
She has done. She has put her vocals to loads of shit. Like,
excellent lineup.
Yeah, man. I'd love. You know what I mean. I'd love it to front the band, man. Wicked.
Them bloody hell, yeah. That's 2 good lineups, man. Really good.
Yeah.
Well, 3.
Nice funky band.
I'm like yours so far, Al. It's really, they'd be well funky, they would. Nice. Steve Marriott vocals.
Steve Marriott. Yeah.
Cool. It's the only one. I built the band round this guy. That's it. Absolutely brilliant. Humble pie, small faces, beautiful soul voice, powerful, and I think he'll do great harmonies with my bass player Dorsey.
Yeah.
So I've got a pretty much of a soulful mud band I have so far.
Yeah, it would work well with Steve Cradock.
Yeah, definitely.
Good lineup again. Bloody hell.
Once Cradock's got over being starstruck, then they'll get on nicely, them two, and they'll jam nicely. Plus, Cradock's got great backing vocals as well. Everyone in my group's got good backing voice. So, right then, this is what can change a band. The fifth member. How about that?
Can't remember the 5th member.
Did any of you guys actually think I'm not going to bother with a 5th member?
I'll
or
put
did
two.
you? Like,
I think
put
I
two
only had 4.
guitarists.
I only
I
had
had
4.
6
I think.
members in my band.
Bloody hell, you greedy git. Oh, you could have had 10. It doesn't matter, does it? If it's Supergroup. But...
Well, I
yeah.
wanted 20 because my drummer has played with big bands.
I think I would have liked a couple of keyboard players, but I'll do as Stevie anyway. But Richard Wright, keyboard. Oh, please, I thought about him as well. Oh, it's his mine. Oh, yes. Wicked. Him and Stevie were just, oh, man.
Looks like your thought transferred all the way to Carl.
Oh, you know what I mean? I've just changed him. That's brilliant. I mean, he's just amazing. It's just I love synths. I love the soft synths and all the way the beautiful sound that he creates. Just crazy, man. And I think, him and Stevie, I think, yeah, we'd have to have a word.
So that's your group.
Nice.
We'll have a look in a bit. Go to his group.
Yeah.
This is one that just made me smile all day long. Everyone's favourite chemist.
Yeah,
Bez,
Imagine Bez and Jagger up front dancing about
each other. Oh, it's going to be absolutely brilliant. But what I'm worried about, you've got Keith Moon, right, and you've got Bez together.
Yeah, that will be crazy, wouldn't it?
Yeah. And we all know what a great chemist Bez has been over the years. So, it's a good job you've got Jack White there, who doesn't take drugs at all, so we can fill in when
he can be in the
Bez
middle
has sold him loads of different special burgers. So he's going to be great in the band.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, man.
You got to have people up front, man.
Yeah,
making the crowd happy.
I think he's my favourite member of the Happy Mondays.
Do you think he'll be all right keeping up with Moon all night?
He won't. He'll probably have a couple of maracas with the bits in, and then a couple of maracas without.
I reckon that Bez would need that oxygen tank on the side of the stage, like Meatloaf used to have.
Can he keep up with Jagger? That's the thing.
Oh,
I know, yeah.
So yeah.
And probably Jagger would say, you have to curb your enthusiasm. I'm the one who does the most of dancing. You just go bop around with your maracas. With conflicts, it's like, I want to dance on the floor. On the stage. Yeah, man. Cool.
Well, that's your corner. Don't get in it.
Yeah. You dance over here. I'm going to dance over here.
Yeah.
Let's get him on podium up there.
Stop running past me and pissing me off. Damian Marley.
Ali's gone for another vocalist.
Damian Marley, man.
Oh, you got 2 vocalists there.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Right. Thought it'd be interesting. But again, I didn't think it struck me afterwards. Say afterwards, it was earlier today that he's already been in the supergroup. Damian Marley, with that super heavy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and So and so who we just looked at played with him as well. Stevie Wonder, was he?
I think he would put his hand to a lot of the stuff. He can just do reggae and stuff. He'd be.
So Stevie Wonder's in the Super Heavy.
I don't think he won. It was Josh Stone. I'll try and Google it. Josh Stone.
I know it was Mick Jagger. Sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry, Mick Jagger. Sorry, I knew he was one of them.
Well.
See it.
Q.
Mick Jagger.
Yeah, Josh Stone. Yeah, but yeah.
Sorry, yeah. So he's another vocalist.
Yeah, put more thought into this one, ain't you, Al?
Yeah, he's really
man.
Tell you what,
got a bit deeper in it. Yeah, I just thought it'd be a bit of an interesting contrast, like.
Bloody hammer, this one, you have.
Yeah.
Because it's already could pick up a hip hop vibe with what's his name? Fucking Morello on the old guitar. Because
him and Skin are working. Bloody hell, yeah.
It'll just make for an interesting sound, I think. Just all of them.
Brilliant.
Cool.
Yep. So you could have him fronting a couple of songs and then Skin fronting a couple of others. So you could have quite a mixture of sound going on.
Mm.
Yeah,
I
man.
know Skin likes
and
a
duets and shit.
bit of reggae as well. So
Mm.
maybe they'll all. We'll come back to that.
Well,
We'll have a look
she
at
brought up,
everyone's
is it?
I imagine that they finish the show off there, and then they all want more, and they do a Bob Marley one at the end or something, and they'll sing it. Yeah. Steve Winwood.
Steve Winwood.
Yes.
Born in Handsworth, an absolute legend, absolutely brilliant. I think he got his first hit in America when he was 15. And they used to put him in, when he used to play live with the band, he was underage. They used to turn his back to the crowd so no one could spot that he was 13, 14 years old. But the geezer has just lived for music. He loves music. He's played with Ginger Baker, Blind Faith, with Clapton and the rest of them. So near enough, he's played Jimi Hendrix, obviously. Should have Phil Collins out there. Yeah, but, absolute superstar. But he did. I'm not a fan of his 80s stuff, his American soul 80s stuff that he did. But it's still pretty cracking stuff. Steve Winwood, backing vocals as well. So every member is a pretty good backing vocalist.
Yeah.
So
Good groups, man.
So I did ask us all to name.
Yeah, that'd be interesting.
So let's have a look at our names. The Catch is Gary's.
The Catch. Whose is that?
Gary's.
Fine.
Nice. Oh, look at them there. Cool.
Yeah, man.
So this is the supergroup then.
Yeah, the Catch.
I'm a bit worried about him all working with Ginger Baker.
Yeah.
But I heard Stevie Ray Vaughan was a bit of a nightmare in his day.
He was. Absolutely.
Richard is a
Good
bit of a
name,
quiet
Catch.
dude. So the Catch, that's a pretty bluesy, jazzy prog rock.
I like that
funky
name,
band.
Catch, yeah.
So you got the prog rock coming from Richard, bit of blues from bass and lead, and whatever Ginger decides to play, we'll just have to put up with it.
Yeah.
So let's have a look at Jarvis's band. What did he call it? I don't know. We're going to find out anytime soon. And come on,
Yeah.
The Rolling Stripes.
I thought I'd just put a couple of their bands together.
Rolling Stripes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah.
I'm
nice
not
setup.
too sure what Lemmy's going to think of that name, to be honest.
Yeah.
Bez ain't going to be too bothered.
I was
Moon
going
ain't
to
going to be
stick
too
ice.
bothered.
I was going to stick ice in there to try and get like the sort of the ice.
Well, you could have put the Rolling Stripe heads.
Yeah,
As
could
a
have, yeah.
Motorhead or the Rolling
Awful.
Motor Stripes.
All the
Rolling Motor Stripes.
all the rolling
I did have.
aces.
I was
Yeah,
going to.
man.
Rolling
I
Aces.
was looking for
Eh?
Generation Ice with like the Who's Generation and Ice of Spades, and then I just thought, nah, Rolling Stripes, nicely on there.
The rolling aces.
You could have who's the happy rolling motor stripes?
I know. I was going to give that, but it sounded too much like Who's the Kinky Fat, because I was going to give something like that. Like what you said, it's a mouthful there.
Yeah. Man.
I don't think Mick Jagger's going to have a problem.
Can I change it now?
That's it. You're stuck with it, man.
The Rolling Stripes. But yeah, that's a pretty. What would you say that genre was? Rocky.
Blues, rock and roll.
Alex's.
Calm Offensive.
Calm Offensive.
Oh yeah,
Nice,
man.
man.
Oh yeah. Calm Offensive.
So that's a pretty good group there. Calm Offensive.
Yeah.
So you got some funky sugar going on there.
Calm Offensive. Cool, man.
Yeah, man.
Huh?
I'm happy with that group.
Yeah.
It's a good
That's
group.
A fucking cracking group, that is.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Bloody hell.
Cool.
Modernistico. Yeah.
Modernistico.
Cool.
Modernistico.
This is going to be a great band. I'm actually going to manage this band now.
Yeah.
So,
Modernistico. Yeah.
Modernistico.
Modernistico, it's Italian for modernistic.
Modernistic. Yeah.
Cool. Modernistico.
Modernistico.
Have you actually looked that up, or is that just something there?
I actually knew it.
Modernistico. Yeah.
I used to have a sticker on my scooter with Modernistico. Yeah, and
Good
I think
lineup.
if you say it as a female, then it's Modernistica. Aye.
It's a good lineup, though.
That's a good
Excellent.
band. Absolutely.
It's an excellent band.
Fantastic band.
Oh, he's gone now, isn't he?
Okay,
He said it's a good band and he's walked off.
Back.
He's back. Ah.
I think I would change my mind with my setup. I think I'd have Stevie Ray Vaughan as the lead vocals and guitar, and have Stevie with keys. But no, I can't go back now. That's it. I'm just jealous of these lineups, man. Hey, he's back.
Absolutely.
Hey,
cracking.
Lemmy back.
Aye.
Yeah,
Yeah, some good bands there.
Yeah,
There's some good bands. Absolutely fantastic bands.
I like the
Yeah,
names as
mine are
well.
all alive, so if any of them ever watch it or knows anyone knows
Yeah.
any of them,
We need
get
some.
it set
we
up,
need,
man. Let's,
we need
Yeah,
to see
man.
them, man. We need to see them.
see
Yeah.
how it sounds.
Yeah. Coming from us, yeah, that's it. We got to. We want this band going. We want to hear what they've got to give us.
Supergroup, man.
Yeah, very good. Well, I think I know who I'm
What's
voting
your sup in
for.
there? Are you on the Guinness?
Yes, mate.
Nice.
I think I know who I'm voting for. Supergroup.
I didn't know there was a vote on it.
No,
I was
well,
going to say,
I'm
we've
just-
got to vote for them.
Let's-
We're only
let's
biased
see.
on one side. I think
Let's see. Let's see.
Let's see.
Let's take it and see.
I'm going to go for mine. I think mine's the best.
I'm going to vote for our own, ain't we?
Mine's a bit.
Mine's the best.
no,
Yeah.
no, mine's the best.
I've actually already
Oh, you're
obviously the best.
written a song for him. So,
If you wrote a song, that's it.
Modernistico. The album's going to be
Modernistico.
called Modernistica.
Will it be with flamenco guitars? Or?
With the,
Modernistico.
It's with the colour grey. It looks like I've got some rash on my head. So yeah, hair's growing back.
Oh,
It does, doesn't it?
yeah, man.
Let's shape it again.
Right, skinhead.
No,
Oh, yeah.
I've been watching some mods and skinhead videos yesterday.
I bought myself some clippers the other day. I'm going to give my because I can't.
you ain't going to get through that wire on the side. The overspray. Right then, stay on for a sec. I'm going to end it there, and I'll speak to you in a sec.
Right, goodbye.
See you later.
Yeah.
So it's all a bit.
See you next time.
Bye.